Well, I'll be a ring dang doodle all night long. I have to give kudos to this. I mean, to be able to do this in a relatively short amount of time with not a great expense. Not a great expense. Not to be bragging or anything, but this isn't talked about much about planned adolescence. But there are a lot of people who spend a great deal of money on systems that became obsolete. And nobody's saying shit about that I've heard. Why didn't they just keep building Windows 95 and involving that, you know? And instead of saying, well, we're now going to go to this other platform that's a little bit different and it's definitely going to fuck with your head and you should get it because we're going to drop the Windows 95 being, as we've determined, obsolete. One of the machines that I lost, I put 10K into this damn thing. Trying to get this right here, what I have right now. Trying just to get to this right here. Got it for $1,200. And Tamira is now up on machines. And she wasn't 2 weeks ago. Huh. I was thinking about Taming of the Shrew, the Liz Burt deal. That one. I gotta get it again. I want to see it again. They hammered on that one. That's the way Tommy and I are. We hammer. Bam, bam, you son of a bitch. Bam. She'll say that she hates it, but she's always ready for more. And I'm just as much at fault as, if you want to call it a fault situation, as she is. I mean, it takes two to tango. Yeah, I'm an asshole. Yeah. And so is she. Yeah. Well, what is it? Takes two to tango. I'm not, uh, you know, I am not easy to live with, period. Not. I'm an ogre. Takes one to know one. I think it's kind of accurate. And we love each other for it. So, yeah, let's talk about ageisms. Let's talk about that. Ooh, yeah. So all you young Turks coming out, you're like 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 65s. All coming out. Yeah. I'm hanging in there. I'm going to get somewhere. I got this, I got that. Ooh, you know what I want right now? Next break, I'm going to go get it. I don't want to mess with my cameras right now. It's too much work. I've got to input for a while. I've got to stop projecting. Get my input straight. I need to assess where I'm going. I need to reevaluate what I've done. Got to make changes. It's inevitable. For all of us, it's inevitable. The changes are inevitable. You've got to deal with them. It's not me saying it. You know this. You know this to be true. And to palm it off on somebody else, well, I did this because they did that. No. So I think I'm doing okay. So anyway, I'm doing a meal break here shortly. I'm going to get my salad, my potato salad. I want to talk about that. Yeah. I made 2 tubs potato salad. And when you hear what I put in it, I think you'd like to have some. I'll tell you. But I want to have a bowl of it. I'm ready for a meal of it. I had soup yesterday. Tamara had this wonderful soup. Oh, she worked hard on it. It was good. Had about 4 or 5 bowls of that, at least. Did my heating and cheeses. Back to my arrogant lifestyle. Shit. Why shouldn't you be able to eat what you want to eat? You know, and this myth that Trader Joe's is somehow elite and too expensive. No, it's a good deal. You can get a good amount of food, and this is a big get on it. You can get to the point where it doesn't go bad on you. You can still use it. The problem with buying or getting produce in bulk, which I get from farmers market now, I mean, those people, wow. Their slash is like maybe 5%. I'll be kind. But they just have to throw away. It's good stuff. I'm eating tomatoes that I got 2 weeks ago. Still good. Still tastes good. May not be as wholesome and nutritious as one would want, but if it tastes good, why not? As long as it doesn't, taste turned or whatever. I'd love to get into dried tomatoes, but I think there's a lot of work there. I have to sit on some kind of dehydrator or something like that. I've never liked that, being strapped to a machine. Well, you got to do the time right here, you got to do that, and take tray here, and put it's these constant things. Otherwise, you overcook it or undercook it or fuck it up. Pressure cookers like that. I've had some pretty good failures on pressure cookers. Pretty good. Not that the thing blew up or anything, but what I thought was going to come out a fairly tight consistency pieces of meat were just almost like shredded. Those are pretty good dishes, though. I shouldn't slam that. What was that? There was this dish. It was shredded beef in this sauce. And you put it on rice. And beans. You had beans. It was an awesome dish. What was that? Any of you remember that? Shredded beef in sauce. I've paid for my goodies. I realized sometime back that I was be back a sec.